What the giant pile of greenskin poo is going on, YouTube? HeirofCarthage here, back on Total War Warhammer. We're going to pick things back up, as always. Appreciate MSI having sponsored the board that helps runs the build that's giving you this content. And if you see the HeirofCarthage logo down in the right-hand corner and you want to subscribe because you like what you see, it helps me a lot. Let's keep things moving. So I'm excited to get back at it here. Blood River Valley can kind of be settled down a little bit now. We've got crappiest Crusty Crack here, Grimcore Ironhide, and Nerdjug Backbiter. I think this guy needs renamed. Did I go get any names for you all? Because I mean, this is just not gonna work. Let me hold on. I'm gonna do it once again. I should have had this done before I open this. I don't know why I don't think of these things. I'm gonna go back to the last episode, and we are going to check out some of the names that you all submitted to me. So let me get to my Creator Studio. Let's go to the Video Manager and Greenskin Campaign Part 3. Here we are. And let's check out the comments. Dunghide Dwarf Nibbler. That's pretty good, actually. Pretty good. Rump Stunter. Vulcan Fire Blaster. Dr. Reckon. Let's see, hold on, we got Kraka the Wacka, Snork the Orc, Debolda, Gobbo the Biter, Professor Smalls, preferably for a large orc. So we got Stinkfoot Face Stompa, that's also pretty good. Let's see, Crunch Butt Steak, what? I don't know where that came from, but I like it. Alright, let's see, oh, Gargle Knee Stabba. Let's see. Skag Stream Laga. That is pretty good. Crusty Crack. Oh, man. Let's see what else is. Black Teeth, Beard Ripper, Slagfist, Git Fracka. Oh my gosh, there's way too many names for me to choose from. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. Let's see. Dung Breath, Beard Ripper, Rat Face, No Teeth, Gore Face, or Spider. Oh jeez. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Stunty Snot Snatcher. Oh, that's pretty good. Spider Teeth Flicker. Oh man, those are both pretty good. Let me see. Let's see. Drunkle Beer Swiller. Oh man, these are ridiculous. Oh man. Governor Tacteef for an orc war boss. Oh man, these are nice. Smashy Stunty Biter. Kraut Skunk Anus. Dark Blade. Oh jeez, some of these names aren't really appropriate. Filth Skin Stunty Muncher for the Orc War Boss. That's pretty good too. Teeth Snatcher. The Ear We Die. Snotpot the Magnificent. What the crap? Oh man, these just get better. Beard Rippy. Oh jeez, what are we at? Man, this is way too hard. You guys gave me like way too many names. Way too many names. Let's see what we get. Orky McOrkface. Oh jeez. I don't know, man. That one back at the start was actually pretty good. Let me go back and look what it was here we were looking at. It was Dunghide Dwarf Nibbler. I like that. Let's see if that'll work. That's pretty good. Keep giving me names. Like I said, keep giving me names in the comments, and as we get new characters, I'll try and use them. Those, honestly, you guys have me rolling. That's way too many good names to choose from. Dunghide. What was it? Dwarf. It's going to be Stunty Biter. There we go. Alright, Dunghide Stunty Biter. So we've got that settled. Very important in a Greenskin campaign. You have to have the appropriate names. It really is important. So let's see. We need to end the turn. It looks like I've got this Wa army that is replenishing also. Iron Rock is going to be upset. I was wanting to do some raiding up here. Is this army capable of smashing these guys? How did I get another Doom Diver? I don't remember that. Can I train Doom Divers? Apparently. Let's go into like a standard stance and see if we can beat back Ungrim here.
Attack! I'm off.
Okay, he's gonna leave. I'm gonna see if we can raid up a little bit of income here. Well, it's an ambush stance I like to go into for now, so we'll see if we get lucky. But yeah, I want to raid up some more income. Looks like I'm about to finish some biggin bullies. So it's going to give extra leadership to goblins, which I would like to have an all-goblin army eventually. That would be a heck of a lot of fun. Trolls and giants. Leadership for black ores. Fasta wolves. Some wolf riders would actually be absolutely spectacular right about now. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I do have a little bit of money, but I'm just hardly making any. Let's do that one. End the turn. We're going to need to go raid and plunder up some more money. It's going to be what we need. Raiding in the Blood River Valley? Oh, it's probably the those guys. So Black Orc Bellow. Okay, so let's take this army over and see if we can rough up these rebels. I'm gonna move over there. I don't think they can cause too much trouble. They might be able to on the next turn. But let's turn around and do some raiding up here now that we have the raiding camp. So to give me leadership, fightiness, and of course, let's see what we can raid up. So we're getting 452 raiding income out of it. That's definitely helpful because I'm not making much money right now. Let's see how I'm doing. Black Crag. Let's go ahead and spend a little money to make some money here. If I get a couple of piles of shiny things, that will help. So there we go. I'm going to save my money and upgrade to the Greenskin encampment here. So Grimgore Ironhide gets a couple of skill points allotted to him. So this is the one that boosts up Biggins, Savage Orc Biggins, and Black Orcs. This one gives bonus to Riders, Death from Above. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and give Grimgore this. And I know I don't have those units in his army yet, but the Black Orcs are there. It'll affect them. So once we get the better units in the army, Grimgore will be all ready to buff them up. Let's see. It looks like the stunties are out after my little raiding army with their agents.
My chopper gets Nick wants to.
What do the Red Fangs want? A peace treaty? I don't know if it's in Grimgore's blood to be giving out peace treaties. So, no. Let's see. Assault units was a failure. That's good. Raiding. Don't I have like a goblin? Yeah, I have this goblin dude here, and people are telling me that he's really good for assassinating enemy characters, and that's what we should be using him for. So that's a good call. Let's pull him out, and I'm gonna head up here and try and start taking out some of these stunty characters. And if we go into a normal stance here, I should be able to push back the rebel scum. Got this Banner of the Eternal Flame. Let's give that to Grimgore. I'm gonna eat the captives, because why not? Because I'm Grimgore, and who can stop me from eating the captives? No one, that do. Oh man, I can't even begin to do like Greenskin speak. I wish I can. It would make the campaign just that much more fun, but I really do not think that I am capable of a good Greenskin accent for very long, or whatever you want to call it. We are definitely going to run into a rebellion back at Blackrock, so I'm going to raid for a few more turns just to, like I said, kind of boost up my income temporarily. see, we can get War Fervor, but it's going to cost us, or we can do nothing and risk his Wrath. I don't like either of these options, but I'm going to have to risk the Wrath, because there's not much else I can do about it right now. The stunty scum ran off. Let's see, I don't really want a war with the border princes right now. I'd like to clean up some other greenskin tribes so I could consolidate my power. I'm kind of thinking about, let's take Grimgore back over to Black Crag so that we can train in some better units for him. I don't know how we'll afford them just yet. Oh, wait, here we go. There's the stunty scum. I missed him earlier. We got pretty decent chances of assassination. We failed, but I gained a level, and we can go ahead and finish off his assassination level up there, and now we can kind of work on some of these other ones. We'll get a giant spider. That's got to be great. I don't know what level that comes at, but getting it, well, it must be available now because it didn't call off a level, so we'll try and get the giant spider mount soon, because that's exciting. Crappiest Crusty Crack, the Great Goblin Shaman. Ooh, sneaky stealing, or sneaky stabbing. We've also got Route March. Let's do sneaky stabbing. I need to get Crappiest in army too, but I'm temporarily unable to afford it. We're gonna need to be doing some more raiding and looting, thief snatching. All of the above, basically. Another failure? You're not making me very proud there. I'm going to let these guys just keep raiding. Well, the dwarfs might try and get around me here, too. Who is this? Ungrim Iron Fist once again. And his army's slightly better this time. Let's see whether or not I can actually hold out versus Ungrim. Let's maybe give the Wa army. I can't control them, but I wish I could just like give the Wa army a movement order, but you can't. I'll send it off to try and keep Ungrim busy. It might destroy my Wa army, but we'll be all right. What I want to do is get down here and replace some of these boys with some biggins. We do have access to goblin rock lobbers, but I don't think I'm going to need those particularly right now. I just need some biggins in this army. I don't know how many of them I can afford at once. Not quite all of these, so let's kick these 4. This is going to eat up a pretty significant amount of my free income, but having a better army is going to be pretty crucial here. Yeah, so Ungrim went ahead and just went for my... I don't know how he got to move before. I guess my Wa army probably couldn't reach him, and then he moved around them to get down to the settlement. Yeah, that's probably what happened there.
Don't think that 'cause you're an orc, I'm happy to...
Yeah, I'm not giving you a peace treaty. I'm Grimgore Ironhide. Let's see if anybody's willing to confederate with me. Actually, now that we've gained a little bit of strength here, we've gone up to strength 9, and a lot of the others are not anywhere near that. We got these bloody spears. Confederating with them would be pretty sweet, and they are certainly willing to. Alright, so awesome. We got combined with the bloody spears. Let's see. That definitely drove up my income. But let's see, there's quite a few dwarfs pushing down towards Mount Gunbad. There's a gold mine up there, which is what's going to be driving most of my... Got good obedience. The obedience is actually pretty bad up here. Let's see. I didn't appear... Doesn't look like this faction gave me any armies at the moment. And so we've got the dwarfs up north who are going to be bearing down on us. I'm actually thinking of, let's see if we can take this army and catch up with them. We can train some decent units over here. Let's come out of this. Move over here. We're making decent enough income at the moment. If I can just get me some, spider riders, that's perfect. I'm going to get a couple of spider riders, some wolf riders, and this army will be ready to go up here and contend with the dwarves a little bit. And I've got 1 turn left till I get my big uns over here, and we'll finish dealing with the dwarfs.
No way.
Did my Wa army get defeated? Must have. Wa army disbands. The boys have run out of things to fight. Really? Huh. That's kind of weird. Alright, well, whatever. The Wa army disbanded. We'll live. Let's see, we've got 2 of these structures here. Definitely don't need that. So let's tear that one down. Definitely don't mind having this obedience boosting building here. We've got plenty of growth coming in for now over there. Yeah, like I said, income's going to be a little bit short right now. I don't have the money to repair any of this stuff, so let's just forget about it at the moment. Do I have enough money? No, I can't go for an assassination attempt this turn either. Well, let's end another turn. We can issue an edict here. Income extortion. Let's go for growth until the thing gets completely built out. Oh, whoa, so we do have an army up here. He's just way in the heck out in the middle of nowhere. It's Nashrak. Yeah, Nashrak, way to be. I don't even know what you're doing at this point. Like, it's pretty stupid, whatever it is. I'm gonna disband this army because that's a pointless waste of resources. And we'll use this one to go up and try and defend Mount Gunbad because that's gonna be our huge source of income along with Black Crag. So there we go. Damaged buildings. There's nothing I can do about it because I don't have the money. Okay, so Ungrim is coming here where my Great Goblin Shaman's at. And there's not much I can do about that. Great Goblin Shaman, crappiest crusty crack. You had a short and very undistinguished career there. We're going to have to come back up and get some revenge on the stunty scum once Scrimgore gets his biggins.
Your conquests strike fear into the hearts of your enemies, mighty lord. The wisest amongst them.
Shut up, dummy. Alright, got some objectives. Let's take Grimgore back up here and smash Ungrim's stunty face. So I've now got a pretty solid front line. I still need some riders. And honestly, I'm not going to fight this one either because it's probably not worth my time. Let's just get Ungrim out of here. We're going to occupy. Oh, sweet. We gained the Wailing Banner, so one of our units will cause fear and terror. That's pretty darn sweet. We'll definitely be taking care of that assignment. Let's try for another assassination attempt here. Wow. I mean, the Greenskins never fail to assassinate me. What the heck's going on? Alright, so we got some riders here. Let's go ahead and move up to here. I want to train... I mean, my infantry is really not very spectacular, but I can support it with fast movers. I definitely need some better infantry, and we will work on that. But, got these wolf chariots. Spider Rider archers are probably going to be... So they have more ammo and they do poison damage. Both on melee, they just have a little more upkeep cost. Let's definitely get a couple of the poison Spider Rider archers. That could be handy at trying to weaken up the stunties for a fight as well. Okay, so we've managed to... We're trying to stabilize things in some of these provinces here. Oof, I have a bunch of money temporarily. We've got bad public order everywhere, but that'll just give us a chance to rack up some fightiness, to be honest. So we should be okay. I'm going to finish up Ard Lads there. And then Charge bonus for cavalry units, and we can get stand your ground. So that'll be sweet. We'll get to stand your ground already with Grimgore, which could be pretty handy. This army will be ready to push back some stunties. Alright. Alright, Blood River Valley, let's put them back to obedience and growth. How do you get obedience from Du Bois? They don't seem like the obedient type. I guess if you're smashing their face and stealing their teeth, that's about the only way to garner their respect. How long is this stunty scum going to survive my assassination attempts? I mean, I've got a pretty decent chance of a positive outcome. There we go. Good job. Good job, son. I'm going to give him the Vanguard deployment. That's awesome. Let's give him the giant spider, and then next time we'll hit the Vanguard deployment. That's pretty sweet.
I'll crush them all!
Let's go into an underground move so we can get a little bit further. And let's get up here and see if we can put some pressure on the dwarfs in the more northerly realms. Looks like Zufbar had already confederated with the dwarfs, but all of these folks appear to be in pretty rough shape. So does my public order, though. I'm going to swing back over here and calm the public order down in this province for a turn or two. Let's see, let's see. Let's go ahead and upgrade the port. Let's build back our pile of shiny things there. And let's go ahead and upgrade one of these towns. And then, should I put defenses in? Trolls. No, I'd like to be able to get a hold of trolls. We have a goblin tinker bench. Night goblins and orc shamans, so we can do that at level 4. This one eventually gets me to giants, which would be great too. Okay. That should be good for now. I know I have just a little bit more money. Let's hang on to it in case we need it. Income seems stable though because of having the 2 gold mines, but that means we got to make sure we can hold Mount Gunbad. Red Fangs got destroyed. I get growth at the loss of obedience. I really need some extra obedience right now, so I'm going to go ahead and pay for it. As much as I hate doing that.
Now we're talking. On it!
Really? We still can't get to Mount Gunbad, huh? There's no enemies around, so I'll just force march it forward a little bit so we can get there in the next turn. It looks like Grom Peak, if I take a hold of it, we could go smash up Dwarf, Zufbar, Oakenhammer, all these others. That I'm not sure if these guys are at war with me, but we should be able to deal with all of them. Got some bad public order going on all over the place. Let's see. I've got really solid growth going on at Iron Rock, but obedience is a big problem for me. Big problem. Let's see, where do I have... Let's check out the building tree and just kind of remind myself of some stuff. So at level 4 I can train Ragnarok spiders. That's freaking awesome. I still need boar pins. Got the Goblin Workshop underway. Troll Cave is underway. And we can get Goblin Big Bosses. Yeah, so we're fairly close. I just need to build a boar sty. And I should be able to... But the boar sty comes at level 3 and is finished at level 4. Yeah, I'd like to get the boar sty built. Let's just spend some money on upgrading our pile of shiny things. That'll probably be the best thing to do now, is just kind of keep trying to push up our income.
Luke, send me to battle.
Is that a fightiness induced? No, it's a mountain pass. I should have gone underground. Okay, so we're not going to have to worry about that, though. The fightiness on this army is okay. There's dwarfs around to fight as well. Okay, Iron Rock. Karak drawn. Let's grab another pile of shiny things. Looks like I can go maybe one more turn up here without a rebellion. And we are eventually going to have a rebellion up here, but if I put another boss's tent up here, it'll certainly slow it down. But we're going to need to get up here and take Karaz Karak. Let's try and do this. Can't move all the way there. Well, we could get up here and smash Karak. What's it like if I pull out of this? Yeah, we're still positive, so that's perfect. Let's swing up here in a big hurry.
Let's find some scum.
And let's put our goblin big boss in here, and we'll see if we can take out Karak. Reload time reduction, faster wolves, better era eds. Yeah, let's get the extra missile damage for the bow units. That won't hurt. All right. Need some fighting. It's not much of a Greenskin campaign if we're not fighting. I feel like I'm playing like Sim City at the moment. So Nashrak is ready to take over an army.
What you want?
And let's see. Dunghide here has some skill points. Let's give him Du Bois here, since we've still got quite a few boys in his army. How's the public order here? It's getting better quite quickly.
Stop the wall.
If I move out...
Fighting soon.
Yeah. Okay, let's build up a little positive public order first. And move along out of there. I'll probably recruit a lord just to... yeah, it's not a whole lot of extra income, but these pile of shiny things are just extra money at this point. Let's go ahead and build this obedience thing so we can get access to trolls too. Alright, I'm thinking about, how much does it cost to recruit trolls? Let's disband one of these guys. Bring in some trolls. Trolls are not highly dependable units, but they can cause some damage if they get into the right scenario. Savage Blow, so charge bonus for all factions.
This is my land.
Mountain Gun Bad should only be slowly deteriorating, if anything. I can get all the way up here. I'm thinking about hitting Nashrak's lair. Ooh, there's a vampire army all the way up here. It's Manfred. That might be kind of fun to smack down Manfred. Thinking about it, but I don't know, man. The zombie army can be scary sometimes, especially the Greenskin leadership, what it is. Do you have a Doom Diver or some other, I don't know. Might be fun, but I'm gonna be measured in how I risk, because I'm in a pretty decent position. Here comes a stunty agent. What the heck? Where did these guys? Oh, it's the Dwarf faction from the other side of the map. Well, yeah, they're gonna get me there. I had no idea they were inbound on me. They could have snuck across the river there in their little underground stance. So we're going to have to double back and actually go take them out. So the lair of Thorgrim will go unspoiled momentarily. And am I at war with these guys? Neutral minor settlement. No, we are not at war with them. So rather than spend time on them, I should probably move up on Zufbar, since it is actually a threatening faction at the moment. I'm going to recruit a lord here, and let's grab Nashrak here because he's already level 3, the orc war boss. If y'all want me to rename him, help me think of a name for him. I'm going to use him to resettle Grom Peak, so that we can pick up some income from that. Dwarf agent still following me. And let's see, the dwarf army there did not move. This guy damaged some of my units. Yes, apparently. What a crack.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
Warriors, I should have the means to defeat these guys, although some of my units are going to start off a little bit damaged. I'm going to move up in an underground stance and see if we can get the ambush off. That agent sure is annoying. Let's go ahead and build some of this obedience boosting stuff. Okay, we're getting positive public order turned here, so that's pretty fantastic.
I'll crush them all.
And let's see, I can get pretty close. He's up. Our Iron Fist looks like he's up here trying to get his forces back together, so hopefully be a good time to go ahead and try and crush him. And let's see if we can get into the underground. I'm going to head towards Grom Peak with Nashrak. Let's see if we can get our fight here. Definitely want to fight to end the episode. Skins, let's see. Who's talking at me? Really? The top knots are going to declare war on me, huh? Strength rank 1, so they're the strongest faction on the map. Well, we better get these dwarves out of my lands because the top knots are probably going to be all over us here in a minute. Extra teeth. So I take some leadership penalties. Hey. Yeah, I'm going to not take the leadership penalties because I'm about to fight dwarfs, and that can be questionable.
Let's go.
I'm going to raid these these dwarfs and kind of retrain some of my troops and see if we can lure these stunties out of their little hole there. Don't want to go into that battle. How defended? Zufbar is not very defended. A few Longbeards. Well, there is a cannon in that army, but I do have some mobility and some Vanguard deploy units, so we should be able to deal with the stunty scum in that respect. Ungrim's actually not in Zufbar, so if I attack him, I can fight his forces out on open ground. It's giving them huge chances due to their cannons and their thunders. And that's partly understandable, but partly not. Let's fight this and see if we can win. I don't know if we can or we cannot. There's only one Dwarf Lord, and it is Ungrim. So let's see what we can do here. Let's fight this battle. I'm going to deploy quite a ways back and try and use my Doom Diver against the Longbeards. If I can kind of help tear up the Thunders and Longbeards a little, I can probably get my Vanguard deploy cavalry into their artillery. Okay, they're going to deploy right in behind me then with some of the reinforcements. So I'm going to get back here and immediately crush their reinforcements. Okay, so let's get the reinforcement crushers ready. And then, I don't know how good a range their cannons have. Pretty darn good. What's their total range? So I'm at 400 range. And they're at 420, so they outrange me just barely. I'm going to bring my... Might use my goblins to try and draw a little artillery fire. And let's see, all my Vanguard deploy units. I don't know if I can actually get back here behind them. Sure can. There we go. Deploy all this stuff back here and then try and get in behind these guys. And then, like I said, we'll try and smash the stunty reinforcements immediately. Okay, we gotta get into the Thunders immediately. Miners, not a huge concern to me. Longbeards, definitely a concern to me. Let's move around this flank. Go ahead and pause it real quick. The cannons have turned around to fire at my cavalry, and apparently have already landed some hits. That was pretty quick. Let's split up and get moving. That way they can't hit all my guys in a blob. Oh, those cannon shots into that blob. Let's hope my guys can get moving pretty quick. And then let's come back across the map. So we've engaged everything here. I hate how you can't bloody see the outlines in the snow because it's too bright. I wish that Creative Assembly would put a fix in for that. Let's go ahead and hit play. Alright, so my forces are splitting up back here. Whew, those cannons, though. I don't know if the dwarf infantry is going to stick around to protect them or not. Get in behind them, please. All the way behind. We're right up against the line, but I need to get clear in behind these guys. Let's see if we can get at these cannons or not. Try and get my wolf riders in here. Dang it, these corlers are going to kind of get in my way and prevent me from moving in behind these guys. And the longer I have to fight them head on, the worse it is for me because dwarf units are pretty hardy. You can see they are doing quite well. My biggins are getting beat down by longbeards, so definitely have to get these rear charges into play here. There's too many longbeard units back here for my own good. Okay, I did manage to get into their cannons, but Ungrim Iron Fist is right there. So we're gonna have to get out of here. This is too risky. Just get back out of there. Too many thunderers. So I'm not gonna be able to get that damage done. Okay, leave them alone. Just get back into the back of these longbeards. We've got to hope that this outflanking can help tear these dwarves down. I'm starting to have some luck against the thunders over here. This is definitely a tough fight. It's non-ideal for me. Let's see if by some chance I can get lucky and get some shots off on these cannons with my spider riders. Let's come back here and check this out. Let's again get into the back of these long beards, back of the miners. Honestly, I'm gonna leave my goblins there for now, but I don't need all of them there. I might send some of these guys down here to help take out this blob of reinforcements. I don't have any thunderers firing at me yet. Get my wolf cavalry into hiding, hopefully. Take these guys off fire. We'll kill the cannons. Cannons will probably kill me first, is the only problem. They're starting to lose some leadership, but my guys are too. I don't know what's going to happen there. It's going to be a little bit too close for my own liking here. We're starting to break up this dwarf mess back here, though. The longbeards are breaking off. If we've managed to break these guys, then we're fortunate. Let's make sure and kill their lord. I'm gonna kind of risk it and try and get some damage done versus the cannon here. Come on, man. The spider riders are eating it. All right, get out of here. Let's pull out of that. So the dwarves are actually protecting their artillery, which is frustrating. I didn't expect the AI to be that smart. Well, I wouldn't say smart, but I didn't expect them to make a right decision. Okay, routed those dwarves off the battlefield almost. Now let's chase these longbeards there. Just make sure to kill that lord. Those guys are off the battlefield. Okay, my guys are not hidden from their cannons, so I'm going to have to continue to break off. So like I said, the dwarves are kind of camped out over there. I'm going to have to approach them with caution. Hopefully I can catch these longbeards before they come back from routing, because if they do turn around, they're going to kill a lot of my men. Let's try and use the Doom Divers to do some damage. See what we can pull off here. Their guys kind of keep appearing and disappearing out of the forest. Let's see if we can draw some fire with my goblins to open up an avenue to the cannons. Chase those guys all the way off the battlefield, please. Alright, so the fight is definitely more even. Getting rid of Ungrim could be tricky. I do have quite a few arrows left, and I've got the Doom Diver. Doom Diver's struggling to get in range and fire, though. But like I said, if we can draw some cannon fire with these goblins, that would be super helpful. Because then my my artillery could get some really nice shots here. Close am I to range? Pretty close. I'm almost in range of the Thunderers. The cannon's going to be in range of the guys, but like I said, if I can use these goblins, the AI will sometimes fire at whatever's closest. So, yep, the cannons are firing perfect. That means I can wheel my cavalry around now. Yeah, okay, so my goblins are the ones taking fire. That's perfect. Doom Divers, let's open fire on the Thunderers because they are a pretty big threat. I want to get rid of the cannons, but I want to save my ammunition for as much of the Dwarf infantry as I can. Let's kind of spread my guys out so I'm less likely to take hits from stray cannon. Cannons are not turning around. Alright, Doom Divers are starting to land. Let's scoot up a little bit with the Doom Diver so we can get a better shot. The Dwarves are in full camp. And they are annoyingly shooting at my cavalry still. No, now they've turned back the other direction. Let's try and get, like I said, let's try and get some of their Thunderers off the field. How close? I gotta stay out of range of their Thunderers back here, and I can't attack too early with my men. But if I get my Spider Riders and Wolf Riders lined up right, I'm thinking 3 over here, 1 on this side, I might be able to use them to run interference to get an attack. Alright. Doom Divers are really not getting any kills, and it's actually kind of really frustrating me. They're just not hitting anything. I haven't killed a single unit in what I've been targeting there. Let's maybe see if we can hit the cannons then, since the cannons are still firing at me. I'd like to hit something at this point. And I need to charge the Dwarfs. Can't take a lot of shots from their Thunderers. The guys are still a little ways away. Thunder, I'm well outside Thunder range at the moment, so let's not do any premature charges. Doom Divers scored a couple of hits here and there, but it's not doing anything impressive like it normally does for some reason. Yeah, it's just doing a whole heck of a lot of missing. Let's try and get closer still. Okay, how far outside of stunty range am I? Pretty good. Pretty good ways out of stunty range. Let's get up here with all these units. Okay, these guys are pushing back towards my spiders. It's actually going to frustrate my plan just a little bit. Actually, it's not. Pulling them back this way is just going to make this charge easier. This stunty unit is now... Okay. Let's get up here. Start pulling in. Send my war boss up here after Ungrim. Let's pull up the spider riders. Let's get in here and run some rear charges. Okay. So my spider riders have gotten into the guys back here. I'm gonna need some support up here with my lord. Let's see, got freaking blasting charges over here. Let's get all the way around. These hammers are gonna be very, very hard to break. They're gonna kill an absurd amount of my men. We're gonna have to take out these stunties here. Yeah, swamping up the hammers is gonna be considerably challenging. Let's get over here. I'm gonna bring in more spider riders to help out over here. I've got Ungrim in combat, but he's doing quite well. I need to pull my lord out of this fight for a while because he's getting beat up a little. Let's grab one of these spider riders out of this fight. Get these guys back up here. Let's get this spider rider over here into the thunderers. I am suffering terribly to the hammers right now, or this longbeard with great weapon. Glad it's not a hammer. It just looked like a hammer for a moment. Let's get these spider rider archers over here behind, so that we can use their poison effects. We need to put them on fire at will. Let's see if we can throw some stickas in here into this fight. Okay, we're firing point blank into the back of the stunties over here, and that should hurt their combat ability. Of course, I don't know if you can poison yourself. Might be able to. Longbeards with great weapons. Going down a little bit. I'm losing in melee combat to the Thunderers over here. That's actually a problem, but I have more units to run up. What are we firing at here? It's maybe, yeah, they're, Ungrim's trying to get out here and get to my Orc War Boss, I think. Let's run some cycle charges with the Orc War Boss on Ungrim and see if it works. Maybe if we can cycle charge him a little. Let's get him out of there. Did a little bit of damage. Oh, never mind. We got to get rid of these Thunderers. Those guys are going to cause some pretty severe damage. We can't let Thunderers fire at us. It's going to do way too much morale damage. I'm going to have to try and hit this dwarf blob right here with my catapults, and my war boss should be able to get rid of the Thunderers, but we are slowly losing the fight over here as expected against Longbeards. I don't know if I have enough boys left to pull this off. Okay, anybody who's come back from routing, just get back in here. Come on, War Boss, you can't route just 16 Thunderers here. Get them. The Thunderers are like really decent in melee, especially compared to these low-tier Orc units. All right, the Doom Diver is starting to make its presence felt. It's definitely helping me take out these Longbeards with great weapons. Let's get these Goblin Wolf Riders out of combat over here to chase this stuff off. And I've got some Spider Riders here that we can pull out of combat. Let's keep chasing these units. And if we can just get rid of these Longbeards over here, they're holding up the morale of some of the other stunty units. Let's come charge down Ungrim. Again, let's see if we can knock him down. And then just keep moving. Make sure these Thunderers don't come back. Okay, there we go. Pull the War Boss back. Let's get into these thunders real quick and try and take them back off the battlefield. This is going to be really, really close. And we're going to have to cycle charge Ungrim to death. Let's get our Spider Riders back here. Okay, let's get away from this. Get away from Ungrim. Okay, why are you not charging Ungrim? I gave you an order to charge him. Not really sure what got in our way. Let's get these Spider Riders moving again. Okay, get away from Ungrim. If you didn't knock him over, he's just going to do a ton of damage to you. Okay, so we got to get away from Ungrim. I'm going to kill all these routing units. Let's see if our, what kind of unit is this? I don't know. If that's a Longbeard, then we're in trouble. It is a Longbeard. Okay, we've wrapped up a little bit more of the fights over here. Let's train the Doom Diver in on Ungrim and see if we can land a hit or two. If we can take all the other units off the battlefield. I don't want to face these Longbeards if I can avoid it, and I think I can. Okay, let's get rid of all Longbeards. Get these guys just straight up off the battlefield. Let's use these Spider Riders to get rid of these Thunderers once and for all. I'm going to put these guys on skirmish and leave them on fire at will to start shooting at Ungrim. Let's see if we can get rid of this Longbeard real quick. They got charge defense against all foes, though. Maybe we can kill these guys off real quick. They're wavering. And we've got Ungrim on a goose chase here after some Spider Riders. Alright, so the question is whether or not we can damage Ungrim enough. I'm almost out of ammo on my Spider Rider archers. I've got one Spider Rider. Looks like all Dwarf units are gone, but do we have what it takes to finish off Ungrim the Iron Fist? And I am not convinced. Not convinced. He might be able to take down all of us here. Let's see if my Spider Riders are capable of staggering him. Actually, let's waste all of our ammo first. Waste all your ammo at Ungrim, please. What's he using right now? Opal Amulet. Damage resistance? Screw that. Like he needs damage resistance right now. Dunghide Stunty Bita is very tired. Jeez, how long does this damage resistance last for? And if my guy can't get good charges, I'm not going to be able to win this. Like, I'm going to have to knock over Ungrim repeatedly. And I'm just not sure it's going to happen. Let's see if we can keep Ungrim's attention away from Stunty Bita. There we go. Look at this damage thing, man. How long it lasts. Yeah, I'm not going to let you do this, pal. Let's see. He's a Slayer, so I don't think we can break his morale. I think we just have to straight up kill him. And if we maul him with everybody at once, maybe, just maybe, just bring everybody in here and see if we can. I don't know if we'll have what it takes to get this done. We're poisoning him with spiders. Like I said, maybe if everybody's mauling him, we can keep him staggered or something. No, he's getting shots in. We are doing so very little damage to him. Alright, we gotta get my war boss out of here. He's taking splash damage from Ungrim. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Here we go! Fiends!
trying to just do everything I can to tear this guy down a little, but it's going to be rough. I don't know if we have what it takes to bring this guy down. We're getting damage done, but it's slow. I'm pretty sure he can take this whole blob without much of a problem. And of course, like I said, he's got the freaking opal amulet on again already. That is ridiculous. That thing lasted for like a minute and cooled down even faster. Let's see if we can rear charge him real quick with... If we can keep him staggered. No, he just got a flat off hit on my guy. Like I charged him and he still got a hit off. Alright, I can't let my war boss die, that's for sure. And he is very close. But when Ungrim turned around to make that hit, he did take a considerable amount of damage for it. AI knows when I'm charging. I wonder if we can feint though and make him turn towards me and take the damage. So like if I feint a charge and then call it off. See if we can get Ungrim to try and chase my warlord. Can I game the AI that way? He's down to 1,000. 987. This is going to be so close. Let's just fast forward a bit. This is nuts. I'm trying to keep my war boss close so that my guys get the boost to morale. But I'm starting to lose him. He's only down to 867. Let's get my war boss up here close. As we lose the spiders in the fight too, it's gonna be bad. He's down to 733. This is gonna be so freaking close. 533. 509. Let's get our spiders back over here. The power bar is shifting heavily in our favor, but like I said, he's unbreakable. 482. 397. So my war boss is shaken right now too due to damage sustained. I'm just gonna have to let every unit basically fight Ungrim to the death. 219. Holy crap. This is redonkulous. Ungrim's got 129 kills. Oh, he kicked it. We got him. We're going to take down Ungrim. Take down that little mohawk stunny. Rip his beard off. We did it. Holy crap. Talk about a close game. Woo! that was tight. That was very, very close. Dwarf's got a ton of kills, but Dunghide Stunty Bida lives up to his name, takes down the Iron Fist and his reinforcing army. And I'm pretty sure if we eat the captives, we might be able to take the city as well. I'm going to eat his captives there. Let's see whether or not... Yeah, I can auto-resolve. This is going to give me the settlement because we destroyed the reinforcements, so that was kind of the hope there. I could loot and occupy. We'll still get a pretty good chunk of cash. Could sack it. Then I'd have to rebuild it. If I loot it, I have to rebuild it too. It's a pretty good sized settlement. Let's occupy it so that we can get the strength of kind of having a decent sized settlement. So pretty excited about this. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. HeirofCarthage signing out for now.